What if I tell you that your money in the bank is losing its purchasing power by every passing minute? And also that you should really be worried about the constant dilution of your wealth in the form of cash? Well, don't worry, I have the solution. It's no secret that inflation across the globe has skyrocketed over the past few years. If you're someone holding your dear wealth in the form of cash, I think it's my responsibility to burst that bubble for you. Well, you should know that cash is losing its value day by day, which means that your money in the bank is losing its worth gradually. Therefore, owning assets is much better than keeping money in your bank account. In this video, I'll be going through 12 assets that are better than holding cash right now. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I suggest you do so now, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll always stay tuned to the latest updates on our channel. Number 1. Swiss francs or other superior currencies. Holding money in the form of Swiss francs is beyond any doubt a smart way of keeping assets. But wait a minute, what about me telling you not to keep cash? The answer is not to rely on US dollars. It's interesting how people hesitate in dealing in foreign currency. Contrary to popular belief, the US dollar is one of the most diluted currencies in the global economy. Because of political reasons, the US government keeps printing more money whenever it needs to transfer cash to other regions of the world. As an alternative, Swiss francs are a wise option for you. That's because Swiss francs are backed by real assets like gold and real estate, unlike the fragile position of the US dollar. Likewise, the euro and British pounds are attractive alternatives owing to their stability and less vulnerability to dilution. Number 2. Keep money in stock market. You might know it already, but let me state the fact again. The rich don't keep money under their mattresses. Most of them buy stocks and keep getting richer. You might be wondering how. According to statistics, over 50% of US citizens don't hold investable assets. On the other hand, the wealthiest 10% hold almost 90% of their wealth in the form of stocks. So now you know why. Well, it's because the rich are well aware of the money dilution fact. Governments keep making more cash, people keep buying products and services. Meanwhile, the profit goes to the richest 10% who mostly invested in stocks. They know that keeping wealth in the form of stocks is going to give them enormous profits. Unlike the poor, the rich don't hold cash dear to their hearts. They keep investing it and therefore become richer over time. Number 3. Real estate. Yep, you heard that right. Real estate is one of the most lucrative ways of making money. The value of real estate keeps increasing with time. Frankly speaking, it's not because for some reason your house keeps getting more valuable. In fact, it's because of the money dilution. As time passes, more and more cash is needed to buy your house. The worth, therefore, keeps soaring. According to the statistics of Zillow, the largest real estate marketing place in the United States, the price of an average home in the United States has been doubled over the past 5 years. Other than that, the building materials have not been spared by rising inflation either. Naturally, the pieces of real estate have increased alongside. With the coupling effect of money dilution and inflation, real estate is now considered one of the most profitable investments out there. Number 4. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the digital gold of the modern era. If you think your government keeps diluting the currency, Bitcoin's got your back. You can shift your wealth to digital currency and hold on to it that way. Bitcoin is emerging as an effective and transparent platform of keeping assets in the future. Economic analysts worldwide know it already. For now, multi-million-dollar industries are just patiently waiting for the US government to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF. With limited Bitcoin supply, there will never be more than 21 million Bitcoins in circulation. With laws of demand and supply working in the background, Bitcoin prices will rise even more with short supply and huge demand. That's the very reason high-profile hedge funds like ARK Investments see the value of Bitcoin rising by more than $500,000 per coin. Isn't that just mind-blowing? I'm sure you would now be thinking of keeping your assets in the form of Bitcoin. If that's the case, then I must say you're going in the right direction. Number 5. Altcoins. Altcoins are everything that can be worth investing in crypto. In the world of blockchain, new industries that are rising in the market offer multiple services to the customers. For crypto market, altcoins are very much like Google, Facebook, and Amazon are to the internet. I want you to think how much profit would you have made and had someone told you to invest in Google or Facebook a couple of decades ago. Well, all that we know today is that the future belongs to crypto. Many hope that crypto will engulf the traditional banking system, making it only a subset of crypto financial system. So what are you waiting for? Jump on the crypto bandwagon by investing in some altcoins. Those on my suggestion list other than Bitcoin are Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and Chainlink. Number 6. Livestock. This might come as a surprise for you, but livestock can be a better investment than holding US dollars. I understand if you're confused right now. Why is keeping cows, buffaloes, pigs, and goats better than having dollars in your bank account? Yep, you guessed that right. It's better because no matter how hard you try, you cannot milk your dollars. In developing countries especially, livestock is worth more than gold and silver. Milk and meat produced by livestock produce more profit than most of the other options of investment. Other than that, the premium rate of highly demanded cattle like Black Angus can show you the way to riches. Number 7. Gold, silver, and platinum. Holding wealth in the form of gold and silver cannot always be the best option, but I assure you, it's still better than keeping cash. The prices of gold, silver, and platinum have increased by at least 50% in the last 5 years. Moreover, gold is a lucrative investment for you if you don't trust technology or if you're afraid of losing your money in someplace else. You can always walk into your bank and buy those gold bars as a way to keep making profits over the years. Number 8. Art. Do you wonder why the rich spend so much money on ridiculous paintings that don't even make sense to you most of the time? But do you know that art is a multi-million-dollar industry that the rich keep investing in? Besides, the value of art never goes down. You can buy a piece of art for $1 million and then you can sell it by $2 million or even more as time goes on. Even if you don't have $1 million to buy an expensive piece of art, you'd be surprised to know that you can take even partial ownership of these masterpieces. Platforms like Masterworks.io allow you to own a share of a piece of painting such that when it's sold after a few years, you get your due profit. Number 9. Luxury handbags. Yep guys, you heard that right too. Your lady was right when she told you to get a Birkin or a Kelly bag for her. Luxury handbags are a way of making long-term investments. Not only because of the flex, these handbags are like investing money in stocks. For instance, Birkin bags have soared up in their value by 14% every year for the past 35 years. These bags can go about $500,000 in their worth. But if you cannot afford luxury bags from Birkin, you can also go for Chanel or Louis Vuitton that still hold value but are less expensive. Number 10. Vintage cars. Vintage cars either go up in value or they depreciate very slowly. This cannot be said about tech, which doesn't age well. No one will advise you to buy the latest iPhone since its price will depreciate after a few months. On the other hand, vintage cars are an excellent way to flex while keeping your investments safe at the same time. These cars are not bought to take them out for grocery shopping. Maybe once in a blue moon, you can ride a vintage car for some special event. Mostly, those who buy these cars keep them as an investment. If you're looking for a way to invest your money and flex it at the same time, then vintage cars might be the best option for you. Number 11. Land. The safest option for investment is buying land. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, the prices for agricultural land have gone up by at least 7% in the last year. The thing is, with growing urbanization, land has become the scarcest source on planet Earth. Moreover, with revolutionary technological advancements, people have now realized that they can work from anywhere. Then why not buy a large piece of land 30 minutes away from the suburbs rather than buying a small piece of land in the center of the city at the same price? Believe it or not, land can be the easiest way to multiply your wealth in a matter of a few years. Number 12. NFTs. NFTs are a way to hold digital ownership on the internet without having to sue someone for the credits. I'm not simply talking about holding ownership of a bored ape on the internet. I'm talking about the future. Applications of NFTs are expected to go beyond art in the next 10 years. The prospects of NFTs suggest that you will be buying NFTs of land instead of doing the paperwork in the upcoming decade. Unlike paper files, NFTs would not be ripped off or destroyed by the ones doing fraud. Instead, they would be a guarantee of permanent ownership for generations. This is happening now in Dubai. Soon, the other parts of the globe will also follow suit. I mean, isn't it simply huge? You can now buy shares of property in Dubai and get profits for decades. So what store of value did you find the most suitable to protect your money? Do let me know in the comments down below, and with that being the case, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This will really help and motivate me to research and create more videos that could boost the pace of your wealth and success. See you guys in the next one.